All right, man. Hop on, sugar tits. We got chaos to spread.
Wow.
Wow. Wow.
Wow.
Wow.
Wow.
Wow. Anybody who gets that reference, just chime in on either the chat or the comment section below. How you doing, sugar tits?
I'm good, man. I'm good. Been an interesting weekend already.
Ooh, can't wait to hear more about that. If you want to share stuff about it, of course.
Well, I mean, yeah, sure. I mean, well, I quit my job. So yesterday, no, Friday was my last day.
They didn't know, right? They didn't know.
Yeah, I gave them 3 weeks notice. Not even just
okay.
like,
just checking.
In the United States, it's customary to give like a week or two, generally 2 weeks notice. I gave 3, and my boss actually knew like in November that it's probably it for me. So he had plenty of time.
I know the feeling.
But when that was over, that's just Friday, I guess. But then yesterday, we had people over for dinner. We had Sean and his wife over.
People.
Yes.
Sorry, that's my general feeling towards crowds. It's like, people.
Yeah. But they came over. My wife made hot pot. And Sean and I did some reviews, and he ate some of my ice cream that I made, which was good.
How was it? Did you have any of it?
Yeah, I did. It was good.
Okay, good. Just
Yeah.
For those who don't know, maybe you should explain. For those who don't know
about ice cream, or about me eating ice cream. No, I'm serious. Like
you know what I'm talking about. It's the ice cream you made, right?
Yes, I made ice cream. Yes, I made ice cream out of stout.
Yeah,
I did. I made ice cream with a milk stout from a local brewery around here, and Sean had some
Spyglass.
Spyglass, yep. Well, I mean, yes, it's Spyglass, but there's some people that probably don't know who Spyglass is. So, but yeah, it was, but ice cream was very, very good. He had some. His wife had some. My wife had some, and I had some.
Awesome. Very, very good. I'm glad you did have some, because I know that when you were making it, you were all, "Hey Joe, how you doing, buddy?" I know you were at the point where you were like, "I'm making it right now, but I can't taste it because it has alcohol in it, and I'm not having any alcohol for like you're not having alcohol for 4 weeks, if I recall correctly. 3.
I said 28 days, and I did 27 because I had beer yesterday.
I count that as 20. I count that as 28, dude. That's what's those few hours when it comes to like 4 weeks, right? You're good. You're good. So I'm also glad that you enjoyed the ice cream, that you got to taste the fruit of your labors.
It was very good. It was very good.
Awesome.
And we but and then after that, tried to watch some good fights. It was a nice night of fights, and then got up this morning, used the bike.
Good session. I saw the pictures. Yeah.
Yeah, it was good. I definitely ate a lot last night. Definitely had some beer, and most of those were like high ABV stouts. We did some other half stouts, and there we go. Yeah. So
this ain't no small boy.
Yeah. But this is a weird week for me exercise wise.
Okay, so I do want to talk about the exercise thing, but because we're still on the subject of food, before we get all wibbly wobbly, timey-wimey stuff, let's stay on the subject of food for a little bit. You had some good food. You had a little bit of a cheat day, which is fine. How do you feel about that right now?
I mean, I wouldn't say necessarily that that hot pot is a cheat day, right? It's broth, it's meat, it's vegetables. I mean, I had some rice. But not a whole lot of rice, just a little bit.
So basically, what you had was protein, vegetables, vitamins, minerals. You had some carbohydrates, which you need for energy. You had some probably a little small amount of fats because of the meat, but that's good because you need fats. It depends on the fat, but you need. So basically, what you did was you had a healthy meal.
Oh yeah,
There you go. And then you had some treats. So.
Yep, I had a little bit of ice cream, but it was probably like a tablespoon. I didn't have much. I just don't eat ice cream. I don't eat sweets that much.
Same.
I eat junk food, just not sweets. But I did have, because this was my last week, I did have a little bit of like people were asking me to go out to lunch those last couple of days that I was at work. So I definitely went to a restaurant somewhat near my job. I went with my boss, well, my former boss, I guess. And it was I got a hamburger at this place that was like that. It was the patty must have been like an inch and a half thick and probably like 6 inches around. It was ridiculous.
I've got my inner going on right now.
It was good, man. And I don't actually like that restaurant that much, but that fucking burger was good.
Nice.
Jesus Christ. Nice. I keep thinking about it. It had an awesome sear, almost charred. Oof.
And like that little pink center.
Yeah, I like my burgers pretty undercooked. So yeah.
Good. And the bun, like the potato bun, the sweet potato bun.
It was like a brioche. It was a brioche.
Ooh,
and it had a good.
Ooh.
Yep. So it was fucking good, man. That was a
toast. They toast the bun, right? They toast the bun.
Yeah.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen.
I
need a moment. I need a moment.
Yeah, I had a little bit of a Dijon mustard, and it was some thinly sliced onions, and I almost had like a beefsteak tomato. It was fucking good. What a good fucking sandwich that was! Holy shit!
But it's
probably 900 calories on just a patty.
Who cares? Who fucking cares? Who fucking cares? Like every now and then, that's necessary. Do you know what I really love? Do you know how a lot of these places, when they toast a bun, they'll put a little butter on the bun and then toast it? Mayonnaise. And I'm not talking like the store-bought mayonnaise. I'm talking like homemade mayonnaise. Because real mayonnaise, proper real mayonnaise is like 75% oil. So it's like fats.
Yeah, it's oil, a little bit of egg yolk, and some acid. That's it.
Right. And then a little bit of mustard. For me, a good acid, mayonnaise needs... Yeah, mustard can have that, but then just spread it and then toast the bun with a little bit of the mayonnaise.
Yeah, people like that. I never did it. I've made my own homemade mayonnaise before, but I don't really eat mayonnaise much. I'll eat it with like a
me neither
tuna salad or something. But I don't. For 20 years, I hated it. I didn't like it at all. I'm coming around to it now. So but
yeah, because that's most people. Sorry, fucking bullshit. This kind of fucking crap is like fucking hell. Block user, goodbye.
Fucking Russians. Got you good, fucker.
What?
Got you good, fucker. But yeah, I never really got around to mayonnaise. Like I said, it's coming around now, I guess. I eat in small amounts. I found places where it. Like, I know people that would just like dip stuff into mayonnaise and eat it, and it just was so gross to me. But I found like a properly made sandwich needs a little bit of if not mayonnaise, it needs some sort of like a fat, like if whether you do like an oil or something, you need something like like what I try to do is. Yeah, you can aioli is good, but the thing is, it depends on if you're talking about like a flavored mayonnaise, or you're talking about like an actual no bullshit like Spanish style aioli or alio.
Oh yeah, like so many people will like even if it's like homemade mayonnaise, they'll just take homemade mayonnaise, like crush some cloves of garlic through it, and then they're gonna call it aioli. What the fuck is that's not fucking aioli.
Aioli is an emulsion of garlic and oil. That's it. There's no no egg.
But aioli is such a different little beast, and I mean nothing right, and nothing wrong with garlic flavored mayonnaise. That's delicious. I'm just saying, it ain't aioli. It ain't.
It's not proper traditional aioli, but you know the world changes.
But like taking some homemade mayonnaise and squeeze a little bit of extra acidity through it, like some lime juice, and get some fresh herbage going on, and maybe a dash of some hot sauce through it, like a little bit sriracha. And holy shit, dude, you can lift any sandwich with a little bit of like that, you know.
Yeah.
But
no, I agree.
We digress. Let's keep it Mike honest. Your food intake for the last week.
I said it wasn't super great. I don't
Wait,
know.
what do you mean with super great? What do you mean with super great?
Because, like I said, I was eating a lot of big lunches because I was eating with people the last time I'd seen them, probably, you know.
Right. Yeah. Okay.
So it wasn't the best week, but I also had an issue on Wednesday. Not the food necessarily, but I hurt my back at work.
Ooh.
On Wednesday, so I've been laying off on exercising. I'm still getting my time in, but not like definitely not twice a day anymore. At least not for some time. I have my this is my week so far, so everything is caught up except for today.
That's good, right? That's pretty decent,
good, right? But like where some of the days where I was doing like triple what my goals are, which, you know, obviously means my goals should be adjusted, but whatever.
We'll get back to the goal thing. And that's actually something that was on my mind for today's topic. So let's get back on the goal thing at some point.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Right now?
Well, we can do that right now if you want to, because we're talking about food first. But if you want to go towards the exercising.
We talk about food. Let's just get the food out of the way. I know, like, my wife went shopping 2 days ago to get the stuff for the hot pot, but also to do some meal prepping for the week. I don't know what she got. I'll update you though. I imagine some veggies and proteins. Yeah, I know she got some tuna fish and stuff. So, that'll probably would be what I eat. I don't know what the week's gonna look like with the new job. I don't know if I'll be stress eating and stuff. I don't know, but I'm hoping to kind of keep my shit together. We'll see.
All right, cool.
But I said this week was sort of a wash until Wednesday. Thankfully, I was doing a ridiculous amount of not like pro level, but for me level exercising. So just till Wednesday. And Wednesday, that's when I hurt my back. I've tried, like, I did my bike ride in the morning. I hurt my back in the afternoon, so I didn't do my night bike ride. The next morning, I didn't do my bike ride, but I did at night. Like I've been trying to get them in, I've been spacing them out because I don't want to hurt my back anymore. And given that generally my bike ride is a recumbent bike, so like I sit and my legs are forward, like that push is on my back, which is against the chair. I just don't want to hurt my lower back, so I'm
makes
going,
sense. Makes sense.
Yeah, I'm spacing everything out because exactly it wasn't my back, but last year the reason why I fell off on the exercising was I hurt my leg, and then I was like, I need to take some time off because I gave it a day, then I went back on it and it hurt again. Then I gave it 2 days and I went back, hurt it again. It seemed like I had to take time away to keep, and then I just kind of never got back on. It's just, it's my own fucking weaknesses, but.
All right. So the exercising, when it comes to your goals, this is something you mentioned. I don't know if we talked about this during the live streams yet, but we have talked about it privately, where you mentioned your goals. And you said, my goals are at the moment a little bit low, so it's easy to achieve them. Yeah. Now, I think that's kind of bullshit because when you started out, it was difficult to achieve them, which means you've achieved set goals and now it's, routine for you. Have you been planning on upping your goals when it comes to either distance or speed or time or,
No, I didn't, because these weren't goals necessarily like that I decided, these are the goals I want to hit. It's just when I got my Apple Watch, they said, like, oh, you should have set this up. And so I just yes, right down. I didn't care. It wasn't an issue of me to meet them. At this point, it just becomes something that like it's not so much the exercise time or the move time, it's the standing time, because one of the goals is to be standing 12 hours a day. So that's the only one I'm really that concerned about. I just don't want to be sedentary sitting on my ass. The other ones, like, I'm not concerned about what, quote, the goal is. I'm more concerned that at the end of the day that I did at least a half hour of a workout, because that is the goal. In that, I don't think that's unreasonable. The only one that is weird is the the move goal, which is not, it's not by time, it's by total calories burned. So like the exercise goal is 30 minutes, which I think is fair. I think 12 hours standing is fair. The move goal, which I don't know how to adjust, I can probably figure it out, is just making sure that like because you do more moving than just exercising, like and even if I say I did a 30-minute exercise, it's not telling you what I did. I could be taking a leisurely stroll, or I could be
exactly powerlifting. But you're making a very good point. So you're talking about calories burned. And this is something we've talked about this in the past. And for those who are chiming in for the first time or the second time and who don't know this, at the end of the day, as delicious as it is, food is nothing more. Hey, Brucey. Food isn't. Oh, heresy. That's Brucey. You're a Batman fan, but you're wearing a Superman t-shirt.
Yep.
Ouch.
Listen, I can't out Batman Bruce. I just can't do it. So.
Ain't that the fucking truth? Ain't that the fucking truth?
So we are the world's finest.
I was about to say, might as well be the Clark Kent, your Bruce Wayne there. For people who don't know, that dog is, by the way, literally called Bruce Wayne. That's not a joke.
That is his name.
That is his name. What was my point? Oh, yeah. Okay, burning calories. So here at the end of the day, it's about what do you want to reach? What do you want to do? Exercising is all about what are your goals? What do you want to achieve? Now, if you want to lose weight, it's a very simple matter of your body requires fuel. Food is fuel. Food is calories. So if you want to maintain a weight, you need to see how much calories do I burn during the day, and what do I need to keep level. Do you want to gain weight? It's very simple. Maintain your burning, up the calorie count. Do you want to lose weight? It's very simple. Either maintain your burning and lower the calorie count, or maintain your calorie count and up the burning. So use more fuel, which means more exercise. Probably people are going to want to re-listen to that a little bit. And then you can get very complicated. What kind of food groups do you need to, for example, gain muscle towards, if you want to be a bodybuilder or whatever? I'm not going to get into that.
Protein, baby.
Protein, baby, protein, baby, protein.
Beef,
you have been butter. Actually, yeah, but you've been burning quite a good amount of calories from what you've been showing me, even during the last week with your back out. So I would say you're not doing all that bad. The only thing that I'm a little bit worried about, and we're calling this keeping Mike honest, so I'm going to be honest. How have you been sleeping? And by the way, I know you're thinking your sleeping routine is kind of whack compared to what people consider normal. But I'm looking at you right now. Let me elaborate this before you answer, so you can answer completely in what I'm trying to say. Compared to last week, you still look good, but I get the idea you got a little bit more, bags under your eyes, and you look, even though you feel energetic and you're, pretty pumped about this, you look a little fatigued, which is understandable considering your last week and what's going to happen for the next week.
Yeah, but also I was up till like 3 a.m. watching fights. That doesn't help,
Okay, well there you go. That's why I'm asking. So maybe it was just something as simple as that.
Yeah, but even still, like, I don't think I've been sleeping that good. I've been mostly waking up around 4, even if I didn't have to work till like 9 in the morning.
And why is that?
I don't know. I don't know. Just it could. I mean, I felt like I was sleeping a little bit better before last week, but it might be just kind of stressed knowing that the week was my last week, and I had to sort of work with the guy that was going to be replacing me, kind of train him a little bit, and also sort of make sure I had all my stuff cleared out, because I've been working there 9 years. I have stuff there, I had to make sure I don't know. I also want to make sure, like, a lot of people work from home a lot there, and I want to make sure that anyone that did come in, I wanted to talk to before I left. And I don't know, just got a little stressful. And it said I've been there for 9 years. You know?
Let me ask you again. How are you doing?
I'm pretty good. I had a lot of like conflicted feelings about leaving until Wednesday. Wednesday when I hurt my back, I was sitting down outside one of the manager's offices with an ice pack on my lower back. My brother also works for that company, and he was I was right next to his desk actually, where he works, and the director came down, and he started like talking shit to me, like that I fucked up and it wasn't the company's fault, and like I was really, 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 really angry. One of the managers told me that was some of those unprofessional shit they'd ever heard, and had I taken this to HR, no one would have blamed me, which I thought was pretty fucking crazy. What bothered me was that I used to work with this guy before he was the director. He was just a manager. I worked with him a lot, and I was bothered that my welfare wasn't an issue to him. He was more concerned about other things, and he was blaming me for something that I didn't do. Like we were moving titanium. Titanium's heavy. It's what happens. It's just what happens. And he's like, well, you didn't follow protocol. I'm like, I literally did the exact same thing we've been doing for 10 years, at least. I mean, I've been there 9 years. I didn't invent the process. The process was what we do. But he didn't have any concern on whether I was okay. He was just kind of yelling at me, you know. And I'm sitting there with a fucking hurt back, and I didn't say anything back. I didn't want to burn any bridges. I don't want to start my new job on Monday and have like these thoughts of like that I yelled at someone. I didn't want to have anything. I wanted my business there to be clear, and plus my brother still works there. I just didn't want to cause any problems, but I did leave that building that night saying, fuck this place, I'm glad I'm gone. And I am gone, and now I'm happy.
Do you think I'm scared? Back? No, of course you are. No, that's okay. I was about to ask something, but let's go into that. You're scared. I mean, dude.
Yeah, it's a new job.
I was there 4 months ago. I'm still there. I'm still at that feeling. Trust me, I get it. You're scared. You want to talk about it?
Yeah, it's a field I've never done. It's an emerging field. It's in 3D printing. So I've never done it before. I don't have any experience in it. My experience is in just CNC machining. So they I think looked at me that I can be trained. I'm trainable, and I think that if anything, my work history has kind of shown that, I guess. But like this could bust in my face. I could screw up and like be let go pretty quickly if I'm just not up to snuff. So, and I have a mortgage to pay. So I'm not
So
I'm not taking this lightly, you know.
You talk to these people, you know, you had an interview, right?
Yeah.
You were honest?
Oh yeah.
Absolutely 100% honest.
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah.
Okay. So when you walked out of there, did you have like a feeling like I can trust these people?
I don't know, maybe. I don't trust businessmen. You know, businessmen have a goal. They're making money. They're not worried about people.
No. Let's be honest. You don't trust people.
No, I mean I trust individuals. I don't trust corporations.
All right, then. So you don't trust. So there you go. But I mean, you wouldn't have applied to this job or said yes to it when they did offer it to you and said like, here's, you know, this is what we're going to pay you. This is what we're going to do. Blah blah blah. You say yes. That implies a level of trust.
Well, I didn't apply either, though. They hunted me. They found me, asked me if I'd be interested in an interview.
Okay, so there you go. So here you were found.
Yeah.
Yeah, they wanted you.
Maybe. I thought. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Thomas, I have to use the bathroom really badly. Can I cut this short? Sorry.
Well, we can do a quick break if you want to go to the bathroom very quickly, and I can just and you can come back. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So I'll entertain the people with the beer that I'm drinking.
Okay.
Okay, go for it, dude. So Mike is going for a little bathroom break. I'll just entertain you people with the beer that I'm drinking. Well, we're doing this. This feels like very fucking weird because we're doing this all about healthy lifestyle. And what am I drinking? I am drinking something called. Careful, man. There's a beverage here, which is inspired by the Big Lebowski. I've been called the Big Lebowski. It's a 12.3%, 440 milliliter, just under an American pint. Imperial oatmeal pastry stout. Well, pastry stout is pastry stout, and so far as in that it does have lactose, but that's basically where it ends. It does have that creamy note. It does have that sort of sweetness to it. It really has, that thing going for it. But it has like a roasty, toasty bitterness. It's got like sort of like a nutty praline hazelnut thing in the background. It's got some dark chocolate. So as far as that's concerned, I would definitely call this a pastry stout. But yeah, I like it. It's nice. This is definitely a Sunday treat. It's from Jopen, Dutch brewery. And yeah, for somebody who really doesn't like pastry stouts, this is kind of nice. It says, let's go bowling. This is our ode to the dude's favorite drink in the Big Lebowski, White Russian. Simplicity is the key. It's a luxurious, strong beer with a splash of cream. Warming flavors of mocha, coffee, and chocolate. Join the dance now. Throw the ball straight. That's absolutely literally what it is. It really is pretty fucking decent. Joe just actually said that sounds like a pretty good stout. A really good stout. Honestly, I hate lactose. I fucking hate lactose. It's the worst thing out there. Not because I'm lactose intolerant. Lactose just shouldn't be in beer. I like it here. This kind of is what I kind of think a Starbucks could be like. I don't drink. And I'm not talking about Starbucks coffee. Like Starbucks coffee. Like, oh dear God, I'm nothing without my coffee in the morning. Like that kind of fucking bullshit. That's kind of what, like it's dessert, like it's pastry, it's sweet, but it has definitely has a roasty, nutty, dark chocolate, dark coffee thing going on. I'm not mad at it, man. I am definitely not mad at it. So yeah, Joe, what's up, man? How's your life right now? I mean, just, between you and me, what's your life like right now? I have no fucking idea who fucking Jerry Jones is. I'm going to have to ask Mike about this. Like, who is Jerry Jones? So for people who are still watching or just chiming in, Mike will be back in a couple of seconds. He needed a bathroom break. And this happens because he was exercising right before this happened, which means he's drinking fluids, keeping himself hydrated. Hail Hydrate. And it's just a joke towards Hail Hydra. Hail Hydrate. Hail Hydra. Hail Hydrate. Did you get it? Good, you got it. I'll probably watch a Marvel movie somewhere tonight. Beer with Menno is saying, hello. How you doing, Menno? How's life for you? See, you should be happy with me now. Dallas Cowboys owner. Dallas Cowboys owner? Dallas Cowboys owner. I don't get that one, dude. You don't have to explain that one to me, Joe. So yeah, we're just waiting for the big dude, the Mike of all Miteness. Oh, American football team, Dallas Cowboy owner. Yeah, I get Dallas Cowboy. Okay, but I get that the Dallas Cowboys, but I don't get the Dallas Cowboys owner reference. You're gonna have to explain that one to me. I don't know anything about sports. I'm like, yay, sports. But yeah, so we're just waiting for the man of the hour to return. Why is it that the moment Mike goes away, so many people are Cherry Johns? I still don't get it, man. Rams winning. Oh, it's Super Bowl. It's Super Bowl, right? I completely fucking forgot about that. You're fucking right. Oh, man. Go Sports. I'm pretty good, man. I had a decent weekend. Don't have any plans because my weekend is nearly over. Maybe drink 1 or 2 beers tonight and watch a movie. Oh, Jesus, I'm burpy. Rams win it tonight. Joe, what are your thoughts about Rams win it tonight? There you go. I don't follow the Super Bowl, man. Jerry Jones is the Dallas Cowboys owner. Okay, so but are they like in the Super Bowl tonight? Are they? And Joe, are they gonna win or who's gonna win? Who's gonna win? In it to win it, people. I'm gonna ask Mike when he comes back. Honestly, right now, I don't think he just had to pee. I think he probably had to go like. I'm assuming who are the Rams? Because I'm assuming they are not the Dallas Cowboys. That would not make sense. Who are the Rams? Rami McRam. Oh God, this definitely has lactose in it because I'm getting the sugar headache thing going on. When I get the sugar headache, it sucks. Yeah, really. I hate sugar rush, and this is definitely a sugar rush thing. No, they're watching from the couches. Sorry, dude. The Los Angeles Rams. So who is fighting? Who is facing who? He's facing who, dude? Definitely still waiting for Mike to get back. Before he gets back, who has that same thing that you get like this sort of up here headache, like a sugar rush headache from lactose stouts? Most things are worst. I mean, whoever came up with the idea of putting goddamn fucking lactose in a goddamn fucking beer, I need to kill the motherfucker. I need to really kill that sumbitch. So I'm just changing my exposure lock here because that sometimes is a bitch. The light's changing, so there we go. So Joe thinks that the Rams are going to win. Super Bowl starts. Yeah, I heard that. Just heard a thing about I should probably comment on this. I know. Commenting on this. So yeah, I'm still waiting for Mike. There he is. So we're talking about Super Bowl, man. And apparently Bruce has an opinion on it. And I don't think Mike can hear me. Dude, hello? Can you hear me?
Yeah, my headphones aren't working. Give me a second.
Yeah, I figured as much. It's the Los Angeles Rams facing Super Bowl tonight. All right. So everybody's saying the Rams. Can you hear me now? Hello? I'm still talking. This is not me being... Yeah.
Yep, got it.
So we're apparently when you were gone, people started talking about the Super Bowl.
That happens, yep.
So who do you think is going to win?
The team with the most points.
Yeah, I'm just not talking.
Yeah, no, I don't know. I don't watch football anymore.
And I've never watched it, so
why not?
Because it's sports. I don't follow sports. Oh, I think his audio fucked up again.
I lost your volume again.
Yeah, I hear myself though. Let's just wait for Mike to join the party again. He probably needs to reconnect. Let's see what happens when he plugs in. Is this better?
Yeah, I mean, for now, we'll see what happens again.
Yeah, we'll see. So, no, I just don't watch football because it's sports. I don't follow sports, man. It doesn't matter. Sports as a competitive, my sister has 2 sons, and they are 27, 28, 28, 27, and 25 right now. They used to like play amateur football when they were like kids and teenagers, right? Like soccer, not football, but soccer, like actual football. You have your weird sort of, we're being silly with protective armor because we don't want to get hurt, throwing eggs around and whatever. We have actual football and soccer in Europe. So
you do know that soccer is a thing in the United States too, right?
Yeah, but you guys are just like, I don't know. You're all obsessed with your egg hand. It's
yeah, but they use a similar ball in rugby. What does it matter?
I'll call it rugby. You guys call it football, but it's shaped like an egg, and you use your hand. So you guys should call it hand egg.
They use their foot too.
Yeah, to kick it like once every, I don't know. The rest of the time, you're just throwing it around with your hands. Call it like what? It's not football. It's not even a ball. Call it foot egg if you want to, but it's not a fucking ball.
What is a ball?
No, it's not a ball.
How's it not a ball? What makes something a ball?
A ball is a ball when it's spherical.
No, it's not. A sphere is a sphere.
It is. A sphere is a sphere, and a ball is spherical. That's the definition of a ball. It's spherical. And even if it's slightly like,
what do they call? What do they call the thing in rugby? What do they call that? A rugby ball.
Jesus, you got me there. How did they call that? I'm gonna Google that. How the fuck did they call it? Okay, rugby.
Yeah, I'm not a football guy. Don't get me wrong, but Jesus, like,
now I'm confused. Rugby.
Get all upset over a fucking game.
They call it rugby football.
Yeah, weird. I wonder why. Jeez.
I'm not okay. No, I'm not okay with this. I feel so less Europe. I don't feel European right now. I feel like slightly offended.
Well, the thing is, like, what I generally do, and I try this because I do think, even I do call that sport. You guys call football. I call it soccer because I'm American. But I do try to call the sport that that is being discussed here at the Super Bowl. I do try to call that American football or gridiron football because it is.
I would like to point out I'm just being silly, and I know fuck all about sports, so I'm just being silly. And but yeah, American football, soccer, rugby, whatever, guys. Anyway, Bruce woke up. Let's get back to the subject on hand. What were we discussing before you had to
go to the bathroom?
Yeah.
I don't remember. I the whole time, for like 10 minutes, I was just like, man, I can make it. I can make it. So anything we talked about is a wash to me.
You were basically Thor in the Redneck Avengers. I'll show you the video. I gotta go poop. So let's go towards the subject, keeping Mike honest. We talked about your food. We talked about your
my job. We talked about my job. That's what we talked about.
Yeah, and we were talking about your job, and basically that's kind of what I want to go back towards.
Yeah.
In a broader sense of, because I know how it was affecting you. How is your mental health?
I don't know. I mean, I feel pretty good today. I mean, yesterday was a good day. I had a good time. I hung with, my best friend, and we had some good food. We had some good beer.
Awesome.
I'm hanging out with my actual best buddy right now,
Sean. A dog is better than you. He knows. He knows.
You saw the picture he sent.
Oh yeah.
He knows.
I love that picture. I really appreciate the fact, by the way, that I kind of got, I have to say this. Just, out loud for once. I really kind of feel, I really appreciate the fact that I got sort of accepted in this, group of friends you guys have in the States with the beer tubers, and I just wanted to say thank you for that.
Well, I mean, listen, we're not an inclusive group. If you're not a douchebag, we don't mind the company.
Well, that makes me feel a little bit less special about myself, but there.
Well, you're right at that threshold. You're not quite.
See, that's. Dude, I wanted to ask you a different question.
Yeah.
Have you seen the trailer for Jurassic World 3, Dominion?
No, of course not.
No, go watch the trailer.
I would rather. All right, I'll watch it later. I'll let you know what I.
Please,
I'll I'll watch it later. I'll tell you what I think now. It looks like shit. I'll watch it later, and I'll let you know.
I want to know your opinion, dude. I want to know your opinion.
Dude, listen, that last one. I honestly didn't even watch the last one. The Jurassic World was so bad.
No, Jurassic World was okay. Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom was. Well, I just had like 5 beers and I'm having a bag of chips, crisps, snacks, whatever you want. It's okay. But Dominion actually looks kind of cool. But then again, it has like fucking Sam Neill, Jeff Goldblum, and Laura Dern. I mean,
yeah,
that's awesome.
Yeah, I mean, I like those actors, but I mean, they need a paycheck too. So they came back to something that's probably gonna be fucking trash. No big deal. I do the same thing.
You know what? I hate that you're probably right.
I know. Listen, this is how it works. It's not a big deal. I'll watch the trailer. I'll let you know what I think. Right now, it was trash. Yeah, it's just not. It's just not my deal, man. I would really, 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 really love to see an accurate Jurassic Park movie. I like the first one. Don't get me wrong, but it's not. It's got the spirit of the book, but it's not the same. I would like to see the more villainous, not villain, but more greedy, shitty John Hammond.
John Hammond was an asshole.
Yeah, and he bit it at the end of the book. He didn't survive.
No, he never became an environmentalist. He just died being a greedy Jeff Bezos.
Yeah, he got killed
by
Bezos. We say Bezos, but I have no idea what it is.
Bezos, okay. Yeah, I mean, he was killed by. Do you know, if you know some of the novels and movies based on his novels? No, Michael Crichton. Crichton he unfortunately passed away. Michael Crichton was a bit of a Luddite. If you look at a lot of his modern day set novels, not the ones like Timeline or what's the one that inspired 13th Warrior? He wrote that short story for 13th Warrior. That based on.
That was based on like Grendel and Beowulf and shit, wasn't it?
Well, sure, a little bit, but I think Michael Crichton wrote a short story that inspired the 13th Warrior.
Yeah, the Antonio Banderas movie, yeah.
Something like that, yeah. Antonio Banderas. Antonio Banderas is a great actor. Anyway, he's a bit of a Luddite, as it was a bit of a Luddite. A lot of his novels are about how technology threatens modern day living.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of cool. And that is what Jurassic World, and in sort of following that line of thinking, Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom, the second one, it does follow that line of thinking a little bit better than Jurassic Park ever did. Is like, what does modern technology do to our way of living?
Yeah, I mean, like, didn't he do Sphere as well?
Oh yeah, Sphere is based on one of his books.
Yeah,
the book is amazing.
And he did Congo as well, I believe. I like Michael Crichton a lot. I do think it's weird because I think people know the movie obviously a lot better, but because The Lost World is such a bad movie. But The Lost World, the book was awesome. I thought it was even better than the first Jurassic Park book. I thought it was fucking great.
Oddly enough, I reread I reread Jurassic Park. I have some novels that I read every year. like Lord of the Rings, the first June, Jurassic Park. I read it once a year.
Okay.
I haven't read The Lost World in ages because I don't have it in English, and I read most of my books in English.
Oh, we talked about this last year. I forgot about that. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, it's so weird to me that I know it has to happen. People, the books get translated and shit, but I do know that the translations are always fucking bad, no matter what.
Well,
I've never seen a translation
they're not bad, but it's like
it's just the thing is you need to capture the flavor. It's not just the words. You know what I mean?
So here's the thing. Exactly. That you're right. That's exactly it. So the first time I ever read Jurassic Park was in Dutch.
Oh, okay.
I was 11 or 12, and my parents bought me the book as a present because I was obsessed with it. Yeah.
Do they go around and say hello a lot in that book?
What did they say?
Hello.
Hello. Go fuck yourself.
Oh, you said.
Go fuck yourself. Hello. Hello. Anyway, I was, and I still am, obsessed with dinosaurs. Dinosaurs are the best things ever. If you watch the trailer, spoiler alert for the first Jurassic Park Dominion, feathered raptor.
Okay, cool.
So they're
fully,
actually
fully feathered, or like the douchey shit they did in Lost World with the head of one feather.
No, fully, like almost winged. It almost has wings.
Okay, cool.
So there you go. Anyway, so I read it in Dutch, and after a while, I needed a new copy, and I bought myself one in English. And I do that I preferably read in English. And yes, something is lost in translation. Something is lost in translation, and it just works better with like song lyrics. Song lyrics, when you have an American English, whatever you want, song, or even if you really want to go towards the worst of the English language, Canadian, if it's in that original language and you translate words to Dutch, you get the impact of the words, but you miss the emotion, you miss the vibe. And Jurassic Park made a lot more sense in my head when I was reading it in English. I have a friend who struggled with the Lord of the Rings in Dutch. He couldn't get past the Council of Elrond, and then he picked it up in English, and he said it was just like a walk in the park. Everything worked. It just clicked. It makes sense. And he just went through the entire trilogy as if it was nothing.
I know people that have trouble reading it in English, so.
I know a lot of people who have trouble reading, Ooh, aw.
Hey,
how you doing, Gina?
Hi, Gina.
How you doing?
Kiss, puppy? Good boy. I love you so much, puppy.
We have really, he is the cutest. We're digressing a bit, and often we try to keep this like an hour long. We're at 50 minutes right now, give or take.
Mm-hmm.
Part of these live streams are just digressing and having fun, because it's not just about physical health; it's about mental health, and mental health is just having fun and chilling and relaxing.
Right, but I like to catch up on what I did, and then I like to kind of shoot the shit. I like to see what people want to talk about, and if they
exactly
more fun.
And I love that. But in those last 10 to 15 minutes, I also want to try and is there anything you feel you need to talk about? Is there anything that we've missed? Is there anything that you want to talk about for the next these are my goals for the next couple of weeks? Shoot.
Well, right now I don't know how the new job's gonna go. I don't know what I'm going to be looking at is traffic going to and from. I don't know if I'm going to need to leave at a certain time. So that's going to determine because I have to do my workout in the morning before I go to work. I have to. It's like sort of like my deal. I need to figure out when I can do that and still leave for work on time. So if that means I'm waking up early as fuck, that is what it is. It's going to be interesting because I need to see how this is going to go. I'm not putting any pressure on myself because any extra pressure because I'm already putting the regular pressure on myself. I need to see how this week's going to go because I do know that I have moments of extreme weakness and even just like if I'm driving home and I've just like I always get just drowsy driving, and so I will sometimes just stop, get junk food, and eat my junk food on the way home just to keep me awake. You know,
Okay.
I need to find a better way to do that.
Can I comment on that?
Go ahead.
Okay, so first you just said, okay, let me just point this one out. You're going to stress, and you are going to worry a lot about fucking up. You're going to worry a lot about, because I've basically been there 4 months ago. I still am there. You're going to be scared, because you're going to be scared for like at least for like a couple of months, because every time you think, oh, you know, I got this shit covered. I know this I can do. You know, I learned a new skill set. This is awesome. And then your manager, your boss, your, you know, whatever, your team leader, whatever you want to call it, walks up to you and goes like, hey, Mike, here's a new skill set for you to learn. And you're going to go like, but I just figured this one out and I feel comfortable. You're going to feel uncomfortable for a couple of months.
Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah. And
the trick right now is feeling okay about not feeling okay.
Yeah, I'm getting pretty good at it.
No, but we vibe. Yeah, we vibe. I mean, that's the thing. You need to feel okay with, you're going to fuck up. And there's a good chance you're going to fuck up pretty bad. But here's the thing. Here's the thing. They know you're going to fuck up pretty bad.
Yeah, the problem is the thing that I'm doing is kind of dangerous, so I hope I don't fuck up too bad. The job is a little bit because it's sort of a new field, and this place is they're building their own machines and stuff, and like you need to have like a lot of inert gases around, and just it's a little bit scary. I don't want, like, if fucking up really badly could end up getting pretty hurt. I'm hoping I don't fuck up too badly.
Are you competent?
I mean, like, I'm okay with like taking my dog for a walk. I'm okay with making a steak. You know, I'm competent with those things. Am I competent with?
No. Not confident. Competent.
I'm a competent individual, but shit, like, you know, some little slip-ups cause problems, and you know,
exactly.
I don't.
Here's a fun thing. Do you think this company ever slipped up before you worked there?
They're pretty new.
Do you think they ever slipped up before you worked there?
I imagine they've made mistakes. Yeah, of course, you have to.
Yeah, right. So, do you think that if you, let's say you work there for 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, you leave, do you think you're gonna fuck up after you?
I hope not, because
do you think that? But do you think you're gonna fuck up
but
after
part of my job is actually to work on the SOPs, like operating procedures.
Then,
so
things like that change. They change. The operating procedures change. That's the thing. Things evolve. Things change. They learn new things. They're a new company. They're going to learn things, which means you need to learn new things because they learn. Do you think after 10 years, do you think they're going to fuck up?
Of course. Everyone does, but hopefully.
Okay, so does that make sense that when you're there, things are going to get fucked up?
Yeah, but hopefully not too bad. That's what I'm getting at.
It's not going to get too bad, man.
If
it's going to get too bad, I mean, think about it. If it's not going to get too bad, you don't have to do this bullshit anymore.
Wow. Good call.
Dude, you're going to start like a whole new chapter in your life.
Yeah.
It is fucking terrifying.
Yeah.
But you know what it also is? It's exciting.
Yeah.
You get to learn new shit. You get to teach shit. You get to tell people like, yeah, dude, you're doing it like this, but have you ever thought about doing it like this? And they're going to go like, holy fucking hell. That's interesting.
I'm hoping that because I'm coming from a different field, I'll have a different, like, not that I'm not going in hoping to change things. Honestly, I'm hoping that things are good enough that I don't have to. But I do like the idea of sort of coming with a fresh perspective. It should be fun.
Oh, yeah. On a scale of 1 to 10, how scared are you?
7.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how excited are you?
5. I'm cautiously optimistic.
On a scale of 1 to 10, on a scale of 1 to 10, how happy are you that you finally left all that bullshit from your old workplace behind you? And even though it's scary as fuck, you can finally start something new that has more opportunities of making you happier as an individual, happier as a man, happier as a husband, happier as a friend.
I don't know. I think that, like I said, I'm cautiously optimistic. I'm hoping things work out good. Like I'm not glad to be rid of my last job. I'm glad to be rid of certain personalities there. There's certain things I really liked about that place. There's just certain things I just found to be not in line with my own ethics and my own happiness. And it got to the point like where, like, it wasn't that every day was overall, no, it's not that every day was bad the whole way through. It's just by the time I got home, I was just miserable. There were certain things I did enjoy. There's certain people I really did enjoy. I'm gonna miss some of those people.
Can we backtrack on something very quickly?
Go ahead.
I wasn't too bad about everything, but when I came home, I felt miserable.
Yeah, but
yeah, if you're feeling miserable is the biggest thing about coming home.
No, not about coming home. It's when I got home. Like that was my feeling about the day, not home. Like whenever I got home, like my wife asked me how my day was. I'm like, it was horrible. I said it every day, and I didn't want to tell her that anymore. You know, and it wasn't. It like the people I worked with, I really liked. I really liked the people I worked with. Like, I'm hoping that we're all still going to be friends after this, you know. But it was just certain things, like as far as the company was going, I just didn't like anymore. I didn't like certain things, and but just like I said, I was pretty conflicted because, like, I've done this for 9 years. It's what I know. So, like, I'm cautiously optimistic about this job. I'm hoping things work out. I'm a little scared, a little excited. But I think that I'm 37, 84. Yeah, I'll be 38 this year. Because I've just been around a few years. I'm optimistic. I'm not giddy though. Not yet.
Yeah.
I'm hoping by the time I leave Monday that I'm giddy. I'm hoping that I'm like, man, I can't fucking wait to come in Tuesday. I'm hoping I have that feeling. That's what I'm hoping for. That makes sense? Sorry.
No, it actually, dude, you're talking to a guy who, after 19 years working the same job, started something new 4 months ago. I fucking know exactly what you mean. And I know I hate it when people say, I know exactly what you mean, but I know exactly what you mean.
Mm-hmm.
Every day, I have fucked up in the last 4 months. I've made mistakes. I've also done awesome things.
Yeah.
And when I came home after fucking up, I hated myself because I felt like, you're an idiot. Why did you do that? Why did you do that? But you know what I realized? They never told me, don't come back. Which means they accepted that I fucked up and they realized it happens. And in the end, the fuck-ups that I did were bigger in my head than they actually were. Because I wanted to achieve a level of perfection that is unattainable. Especially when you just start working a job.
This is off topic. I don't know if I've asked you this before. This is a little bit off topic, but I don't know why I thought about it. I just care. Not that I care, but I care. So you come home, you had a shitty day, you fuck something up. Now, you are multilingual, right? If you say, man, I fucked up in your head, or if you fucking shut the door and you whisper it like, fuck, I screwed up. Do you do it in English, or do you do it in Dutch, or do you do it in German? What when shit is hitting the fan,
German.
Where do you German? Eh.
My brain works in English.
Oh, does it? Interesting.
Yeah,
Germanic language works.
My inner monologue is English.
Interesting.
It is. Well, like 8 out of 10 times. Sometimes I think in Dutch. Depends on my interaction. If I've been interacting with a lot of Dutch people for a long time, my inner monologue might get Dutch, but 8 out of 10 times my inner monologue is English. I am mostly you say I'm bilingual. I am.
I said I think I said multilingual. But.
Oh, multilingual. Well, multilingual. I mean, like I speak 2 languages fluently. One of them is Dutch, and I think I speak English better than I speak Dutch. But at the end of the day, I do speak like ich spreche ein bisschen Deutsch, aber mein Deutsch is like sehr schlecht. But I don't make a secret out of it. I used to date. I once dated a German woman for a while. She once made the lovely joke. Are you aware that your German has an English accent?
Oh, I love it. It's awesome.
So there you go. So I'm more English. I'm basically more English than I am anything. But yeah, that's what I do.
In your day-to-day, even at work, is it all Dutch, or do you speak some English even at work, like with customers?
Yeah, sometimes I have to speak. Sometimes I get phone calls or emails or things, and I have to answer them in English.
It's interesting
because my data.
No, because I know, like when I was in Spain, and I wasn't just in like I wasn't just in Barcelona. I was in other towns. I did find like I was shocked at how much English was spoken. Even that you walk in, you hear like clerks speaking to each other in English. It was weird. I was, but at the same time, I go to talk to the person. I would always, even if I heard them speaking English, I would ask, ¿hablas inglés? And they're like, poquito. Then like a little bit.
It's like French. It's like what the French say, petit peu.
But these people, like, I heard them speaking English, and they're telling me, I don't speak that well, because I think they're nervous because I'm a native English speaker.
Yeah, they get like nervous, yeah.
But then you say, like, I do my best to ask, like, I had to ask someone about, where I can buy a pair of shorts, because I didn't know the city at all. And I was asking the guy, and I fumbled through it in my worst broken Spanish. And he says, after he tells me, I don't speak a little bit, then he's like, oh, shorts? Okay, go down the street. Right, you're going to take a right, you're going to bang a right, and then you're going to see like a blue awning. It has like blue and white stripes. Go under that. And he's giving me like detailed, perfect, better than me English impressions. They have this fucking shorts after telling me, poquito. No, I'm like, motherfucker, these people speak awesome English all over the place, It's like and no accent. It was like talking to you. Like
I know what you mean. I'm like, this is like one of the best jokes I've ever had. It's like, it's this guy who goes to Germany, and somebody asks him a question. He responds in like, Entschuldigung, meine Deutsch ist very schrecklich und ich kann das nicht sehr gut sprechen. Entschuldigung. And then the German person responds in English like, that's not a problem. I mean, at the end of the day, it's very difficult to learn like a new language, and you're actually expressing yourself kind of okay in German. At least you're capable of saying like, I don't speak your language, and you're communicating with me, and that's quite okay. And so we're all good, and I hope you're feeling okay. And the other guy just looks at the German going, Fahrrad.
What does that mean?
Bicycle.
That's funny.
It's like Fahrrad. So like German is actually a pretty German is actually pretty difficult language. It is. And Dutch, when I say like you got like English and then you got like Dutch here and then it's German, very low. And you know why German is low? You have like the words are easy. Sentence structure, like syntax, is very difficult because English has the. You guys just have the. Dutch has de and het. Like de bank, de fiets, things like that. Het gebouw, the building. Like Germany has die, der, dem, das. But then for die, der, dem, das, they also have like 6 fucking variants.
Yeah.
So you're just standing it going like, you're just trying to figure out.
I was listening to a band, a German band called Rammstein, years ago.
Du
Yeah.
hast mich, du
well,
hast mich gefragt, du hast mich gefragt. Sorry.
I was dating a girl that was fluent in German, and she was listening. She was like, "What the fuck is he trying to say?" Because like du hast could be like, it could be either like you have or you hate, depending on like on the context.
Yeah, du hast. Yeah, it depends. Like,
right.
Well, in vocal, but when you write it down, it's easy.
It's written differently, right?
It's written differently, but when you hear it like a vocal, you're like, "Where's the rest of the?" So as soon as you hear "du hast," you're like, "Yeah, do you want? Do you have? Did she?
Yeah.
Did they, or did they hate?" Like, you're like, "What the fuck is going on?" Du hast mich. But in the end of the sentence, like, "Du hast mich gefragt und du hast nicht gesagt. Willst du bis den Tod und Scheide treu sein te alle Tage?" Nein.
Never.
So
no.
Dad. Here's the funny joke. Dad. On a scale of 1 to 10, how racist are you? 9.
Wow. Funny. Well, when I was looking something about Rammstein, and I guess they did a lot of that where they would say.
I'll explain this one later. Sorry, you go.
Yeah, but I saw something where they deliberately would like write certain lyrics to be sort of ambiguous on purpose, because like the idea. Now I this is years ago, a decade ago, so I don't really quite remember exactly, but I know that like the whole idea would like, it was sort of like with Du hast mich, Mish, whatever. It was the whole Mich. That whole thing was, it was deliberately written to be ambiguous, and to a certain point where it'd be like almost like something positive or something really, really negative, and that sort of duality was their kind of their way of having fun with the lyric.
I need to quickly answer a text, by the way.
Well, I do have to get it going pretty soon, sir.
Yeah, same here. I mean, fuck.
So explain this thing from Renee.
Okay, so Puhaste is a brewery from one of the old, used to be like one of the old, let's see where it's from. Puhaste. Puhaste as a brewery is from Estonia, right?
Okay.
But Puhaste, I made this joke a few times in reviews, and people hate me for it. Sorry, Renee, for this. But if you look at the words the way they're spelled, you have the song, right? Du hast. Du hast.
Yeah.
Du hast mich.
Yeah.
So what I sometimes did during reviews was like, du hast. Du haste.
Oh, that's funny.
People hated me for it. Du hast mich gefragt. Du hast mich gefragt. Du hast mich gefragt und ich hab nichts gesagt. Willst du bis den Tod und Scheide treu sein für alle Tage? Okay, sorry. I've had a long Sunday. I've had a long weekend. I'm going to have a very long week. I'm going to have a very long couple of weeks. There's going to be that one point somewhere in March, late March, where I'm going to be working 14 days nonstop. Yeah. So yeah, like my brain is at the, warp speed factor,
Yeah, sure.
You know where it's at? It's at ludicrous speed. Does that say anything for you?
Well, I've seen the movie, so yes.
Yes, ludicrous. I'm at the ludicrous speed right now.
Great movie. I should probably watch that later.
I wish I could get it here. Like I'm gonna check my streaming services, see if I can get it either free or for like $1 or $2, because Spaceballs, like, May the Schwartz be with you. Yeah. Fucking amazing. That movie's brilliant.
Get a VPN working, and you can just use my library.
I still need to set it up, and we still need to set up me watching Ghostbusters Afterlife, and then we need to do a live stream. And then after that, we're gonna do a live stream about the Jurassic World movies.
Well, we'll about Jurassic Park 1. After that, I don't fucking know.
All bets are off.
I can't sit down and watch them, man. That's so bad.
When it comes to the Jurassic Park, it's like when in Futurama they did the joke where they talked about Star Trek, the original series, to watch Fry. And Fry was like, oh, yeah, I remember Star Trek. It was like 67 episodes. 23 of them were good.
Yeah.
It's the same thing. It's like, oh, yeah, I remember the Jurassic Park franchise. Like, it's 6 movies. 2 of them were good.
Yeah, 1 and 3. The other ones were all bad.
You know, technically, you haven't seen the 3rd one yet, you son of a bitch. No one has.
The 3rd one?
Yeah, 3rd Jurassic World.
Yeah, but I've seen Jurassic Park 3, and that was good. It was all right.
Okay, quick. No, but that's a good one because, and let's end it on that. Jurassic Park 3 got it better than Jurassic Park 2 because Jurassic Park 2 tried to overthink itself. And Jurassic Park 3 basically said, let's put people on an island with dinosaurs and have them run for their lives. That's going to be good. And it was.
Yeah, it was a little one note, but it was a pretty good note.
So exactly. That's the thing. You can have a 1-note movie and be good, and you can have like a 5-note movie and miss all 5 notes.
Yes. There you go.
There you go. Dude, you go do you. I'm going to start preheating my oven and get my tray bake going on.
Well, I will, now that cameras should be shutting off, I will be able to finish my protein snack. So I'm not like chewing and stuff on camera, which is weird.
Dude, as always, I love you. And I hope you have a good week. And I hope you have a great day tomorrow at your new job. Please text me and let me know how things went.
Of course.
Okay, good. And we'll see you next week. Oh, wait. Yeah. No, I can do next week, but I'll be tipsy because I have a whiskey tasting thing online beforehand.
Okay. Well.
But I can do next week. So.
Well, we can keep it simple next week, and we can maybe have a lot of these guys sort of direct the conversation, and we can.
That's a good one for everybody who's watching.
We can make it fun.
Yeah, we'll make it work. So, love you, dude. Have a great Sunday. I'm gonna go start dinner, and I'll see you soon.
Peace, brother. I'll see you.
Cheers, brother.